So before I begin with this review, I wanted to give credit to this developer and get the word out. Whether or not this developer is male or female, they make amazing and fun games. I've been following this developer since like 4 years now. Jeez. Anyways, this developer used to be on a site called yoyogames.com, or also referred to as the Sandbox. Unfortunately, the site has been taken down and any work of his or hers can't be viewed. This is until you stumble upon GameJolt and realize that she has... Okay, for the sake of correcting myself and other people yelling at me in the comments below about her gender, we're going to say that you're a female and leave it at that. No disrespect. So on GameJolt, you'll see most of her lost projects here, as well as some new ones that she's put out. They're so much fun, and I highly recommend you view her page. Also, someone has a really high score on one of your games. Weird, right? Hashtag humble brag. There is one game that you guys probably won't see, and boy is it good. It isn't finished yet, and I'm not even sure if the download is still available. Luckily, I keep a collection of all the games that I played in my Sandbox days. It's called Yaru SMB. Without giving a full review of the game, I will say that this game is amazing. I kept checking for years to see if this got finished. Yeah, if you're watching this, I wouldn't mind if you can put this in the Game Maker Studio and give this a finish. Very fun game. Now let's play some Road Warriors 2. If you're a fan of bullet hell games, this one is for you. It's got a lot of... The style was very nice, and you'll also notice the key elements that really... Like you'd expect, this isn't going to be easy, even when it says easy. Even this entire playthrough, I've had it on easy. I mean, look at this madness. I guess the reason I look up to your game, Zhao, is your 8/16-bit graphics really grab my attention. It's a style I prefer, and I would love some guides or tips to doing that in my own games. So like the menu tells you, saving your friends will give you power-ups that will help you along your battle. If you use the spacebar, you can go ahead and sacrifice them in order to save your own ass. The first boss you encounter isn't that hard once you figure out the patterns. Patterns? Patterns? Whatever. But the second boss comes along and rapes your shit. So what do you need to beat him? Well, you gotta save your friends. But when you die, the power-ups spread out and you gotta collect them all before they fall off the screen. It doesn't help that you have less than 2 seconds of recovery time and literally 15% of free space to maneuver your way to grab them. So what now? Well, you get good. Mastering the first section is a must, and losing a life is like being constipated and trying to push that out. It won't be easy. So here's my first tip. Learn how to avoid the ships and their droppings. When these guys die, they leave death insurance behind, so do your best to kill them as far away from you as possible. Tip number 2, save your bombs. When you sacrifice a bomb, you sacrifice one of your power-ups. It's useful for bullet hell situations, but when you use them all, you're shit out of luck against the boss, and then unfortunately, you need the extra power-ups to fight him. And finally, number 3, don't die. You'll notice the hearts in the upper left corner. Those represent the number of lives you have. And I have to say, 4 is pretty fair. But you're gonna need all of them, so no round. Get your gaming pants on, eat a pizza, and play your ass off. These jerk-offs are obnoxious. I mean, do I even have to explain? Look at this. The worms are probably my most hated enemies besides the second boss. This is where your bombs come in handy. But here's the kicker. Right before boss 2, there's a wave of enemies that's almost impossible to avoid getting hit. So your bombs will actually be useful here, but be very mindful. Oh my god. I'm doing it. Holy sh**. Okay. Whew. How is this happening? Whatever. Stop! God! Well, I can't beat it. A good game, but holy hell, it's hard as shit. I'm Blackhead49, and this is Road Warriors 2.